A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on first. He's off again. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's a return from the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. And go play fake here with Smith. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down. Smith to the air now. Hauled in by Myers. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Giving this to Genty. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. As he's out shyer that time on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Smith. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Vegas first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Slot man motioned over. They give up the guns. It's Genty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throwing is Smith. They go to Genty on the dump off. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. This is ahead for about 5. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, we go. Reload the shot. Hey, it's clear. What's up?
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's complete to Bowers outright. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Allen scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Escapes a defender. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40.
All right.
1st down, Stroud. Buying some time right. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And now they face 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Completes beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. The running back still doing it to this day.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, that could be the big gains of next week. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, let's go. 118, what's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
That's another Houston.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
118, what's that?
Stroud completes it quick. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Nixon on the counter. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
On 3rd down, Genty breaks the tackle, still going. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Smith on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Hey, here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
13 next.
Smith back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Braun, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Smith on 3rd and short. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's Jency. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
There we go. Come on, up.
Gets it again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. With some trickery here on the return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
All right.
To the air, Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
All right.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
A quick throw swatted away, incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
All right.
Going right side, mixing with it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This connects with Higgins. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. Tank down the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish the... Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! The Raiders pick it up! Space on the right, he's got room! The So they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Raiders have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. And off to Genty. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Hey, the clip. Here we go, here we go. 386.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now setting up the screen to Mostert. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burned into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, it's sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
It's Allen on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. And go play fake here with Smith. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Check 51, check 51, cover. On.
Trying again, following the sack. Has a man on target to Thornton. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Allen is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Carlson now to add 1 more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 3.
Texans 20,
Chargers kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Chased out to his right. Right side cut by Higgins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that?
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Ow, what's that? 18. What's that?
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Houston Texans.
And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They can charge it and got there to take him down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Houston Texans.
And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They can charge it and got there to take him down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. A run from Mostert to begin the 3rd. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. First down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They give left side to Genty. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 49, 49. Check 58. Hey, it's a clip.
to the air. It's Smith. Has him on a quick hitter. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Genty from the gun. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
It's a screen play to Genty. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. And stop coming from Henry to Oto'o.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now first up, get behind the line, and the ball is loose. Oh, they got him back. They can try and salvage something. And he not only recovers the fumble, Brock, but he's able to get back beyond the line of scrimmage, too. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
Ready!
Smith setting the throw. That's caught for the first. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. Straight ahead with Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 17-yard line.
Hey, we got Shalon! Tuesday!
From the 17. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they don't get much after recovering a fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards. Unable to connect with his running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. Carlson's kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. 49, flip it up, 49.
Smith to the air now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Check 58. 39%. No ball.
Throwing is Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets him around 6 there. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Hey, here we go, hey.
This is Genty on 2nd. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Smith on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Coming left is Genty. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Smith on 3rd and short. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Raiders ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we go. Hey, we go.
Another give here to Jency. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season.
390%. Ours. Tuesday. Middle. Slow ball.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
A little too far left, but it goes off the upright and back in. It's good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
All right.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Headed out right. He finds Stover. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun now, 1st round. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Joe Mixon. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you checked down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, their biggest security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away. You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
This is Allen on 2nd. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Smith. Now setting up the screen to Mostert. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Going right back to Mostert. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to 60.
First throw for the backup now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Brings up 4th down.
Pressure mid, and it's blocked. They can advance it, finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He's at the 30, the 10. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Now here's Pickett. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they are all the way into that red zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. The give now to White. Broke through the tackle, and the Texans have recovered it. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Here with Allen. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Now Pickett. Falls to the ground now left, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know It's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Shut up! Run ball leading! Come 19! Come 19!
To throw is Pickett. They did it! He made the interception! Jalen Smith has the INT. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They go play action with Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first. To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trail by a couple. The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down.
11.
Looking to throw. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans jump in front now by 5. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Running left, it's Chum on the top. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
33-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Stroud completes it quick. They hold him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At 18. That's it.
They're going to pass it here. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans push the lead up to 12. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Go play action. It's Pickett. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. And the Texans getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another long. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun. It's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 25 yards. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Texans. And it was a game for fans of high...